Okay, so right now there is a trade war that is going on between China and America. United States and China, they have locked horn on the trade competition. Now China has put more than 50% tariff on the American product. Then American product has also put more than 50% a tariff on Chinese product. Now there is a tug of war that who will win the global export scenario. Global export right now, China is the leader in the global export, and who will win this global export scenario? Till 200 year back, 250-year back, India was the global export master. India global export from the India, the world global export, India was more than 20% of the it. Right now, it is not even 0.5%. The global export that happened, India is not even 0.5% of the global export, what is being exported from India. But till 200, 250 year back, India was more than 20% of the global export were happening from India only, especially the food grains and cereal that were cultivated through manure. Okay, mustard oil that was also completely organic, not through any machine or whatever. Means anyone who is drinking mustard oil from India, he will be highly energetic. It is much more than energetic than anything else he can take. Mustard oil from India. Okay, that was the scenario of the India. Anyone can eat the Indian basmati rice that is cultivated from the manure. And India export was more than 20% of the global export. Now, the in a hunger index, India is the kind of the one among the country which do not have food to eat. Out of 125 country in hunger index, where growing hunger index, the growing number in hunger index talks about the most hungry country. Out of 125, India is 113. Half of the people in India, they do not have two-time food. India was 20 more than 20% of the global export in the food grain and cereal. Right now, Russia and Ukraine, they are the master in the food grain export. That is fertilizer based, not manure based. This was India. Now, India till 1912, one Indian rupee, that was a silver coin. Okay, silver coin. I had a silver looking coin, but I don't know it is silver coin or not. Okay, so I have one silver looking coin, but I am not sure that it is really silver or not. Okay, so I have a silver looking coin. This is silver looking coin. This is very heavy. Okay, this is very heavy. This is a silver looking coin. So this was 1 rupee in India earlier. This is very heavy, very heavy. Okay, this was 1 rupee in India till 1912. One Indian rupee was $12. Now $1 is 90 rupee more or less. So now question is arising that what was the scenario under which India was that much rich that is 1 rupee coin was a silver coin. 1 rupee coin was a silver coin. Okay, I have 1 rupee coin. I believe I have 1 rupee coin also. This is 1 rupee coin now. This is 1 rupee coin now. This is a stainless steel coin. This is silver coin. See that this is very heavy, very heavy. This is nothing. This is not even a one gram or 2 gram. It would be. It is like a 10 gram. It is very heavy. This is Indian 1 rupee now, stainless steel. Consider this is a silver looking. Okay, so this is what the condition of India now. Now, question is arising from this much prosperity, how India become like a bigger country. Okay, if America says that you cannot buy petroleum oil from Iran, because Iran is my enemy. Then India stops buying from Iran, even though quality of the petrol is good and price is low. India fear from buying from Russia also, even though it is buying, but less amount. Russia is also giving in less price. Now America has disclosed that whoever is buying anything from Russia, then America is going put sanction on him. People are running away from the Russia. Anyway, Iran has same condition. Why this worst condition, bigger kind of condition that India is going through? Now, if we see 200 or 250 year back, then India was a bigger country. That is the one thing that people they see immediately. India was, if I talk about inner India, then India was still Afghanistan. India was still the Kashi Kashgar. India was still Lhasa, that is Tibet. India was still the Rangoon, and India was still Colombo. India was still Mali, that is Maldives. So that big India was 2 to 50 years back. There was no restriction. People doing trade here. Now this inner India has become SARC nation now. South Asia Association for Regional Cooperation, SARC nation. In SARC nation, except Tibet and Kashi Kashgar, all country comes, except Burma also. Otherwise, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives, they come in SARC nation. So whatever the inner India right now, that was completely a open country at that time. So trade or people they were looking for the job, like a person is living in Bihar or Nepal, if he is finding any trade opportunity or job opportunity, he can go to Tibet, vice versa. Same as people in Jammu and Kashmir and Kashi and Kashgar. Till 1953, there was a consulate, Indian consulate in Kashi. Similarly, in Lhasa also. Okay, people living in adjoining region to the Pakistan and Afghanistan, they can go. Same thing with Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka. Same with the West Bengal, Bangladesh and Manipur, Nagaland, Mizoram with the Burma. So this was the condition of the Indian inner. In that way, the strength of this country was more. People were more powerful. The cultivation, India was rich because of its high agricultural yield in Gangetic plain. That was the main reason for the prosperity. Indian food grains, Indian cereal were like gold. If mustard oil comes from India, then it will be far, far superior than anywhere else in the world. If rice is coming from India, it is far, far better than rice comes from anywhere in the world. Maize and millets, the kind of madua, it is also called ragi, I believe, madua, or anything, the job, jowar, bajra, and job. So maize. So all were extremely powerful. You can eat without cooking also this maize and millet. It was that good. The potato or onion and whatever it is. Everything was just excellent. Everywhere in the world, people were preparing food grains from India. If it is cultivated now also with the manure rather than fertilizer, it will be preferred. But people do not have food to eat in India. What they will export? Now condition is the whatever is visible right now that India was a bigger country. Then what is current scenario that we are discussing? So we have a list of countries which provide accessibility. Not till Britishers were here. Till 1947, Britishers were here, and Indian National Congress, this party chased the Britishers out of the India, claiming they are outsiders, they are hooligans, they are looters, they are looting our country. So we will chase them out. And Britishers left India in 1947. And after that, the division of this country started. Prior to when Britishers were here, looters were here, then India was a bigger country. Afghanistan, Pakistan, Kashi, Kashgar, and Lhasa, everywhere Britishers had opened consulate. So the trade was there. Rangoon was it was completely part of India only. Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Ceylon, all were one country. And trade among this country. Not only that, Britishers had laid down the railway tracks. So Britishers had constructed, built railway tracks in the Indian subcontinent, Burma, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, all where railway network was laid down by the Britishers. This much they did. Once the Britishers went, rather than expanding the things so that prosperity will come back, this party, Indian National Congress, they started dividing the country. And that was the foundation stone of the India to become weaker and weaker. If someone cut the hand and leg and here and there, a person will become bigger only because it will span full body. If person spans full body, then only he will be stronger. Anyway, now the present situation is Burma is a different country. Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, now Kasi, Kasgar, and Tibet taken by uh, China after 19. Kasi Kasgar went to China in 1948-49 time frame. 1957 or 59, Tibet also went to them. Afghanistan, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, all are different countries. That is also all right. Still, people can go there and they can work there, they can do trade. It is also all right. But what is the present situation of this country that we are in discussion? Okay, so if I talk about Burma, so we are talking about visa free entry into this country as far as India is concerned. Can India provide visa-free country to these SARC nations country, or this SARC nations country provide visa-free entry into India? This has come to that extent right now. So we will start with the Burma. So that is Myanmar. Okay, so Myanmar provides visa-free entry. Anyone carrying the passport of their nation, ordinary passport. There are two kind of passport. One is ordinary passport, and another is official passport. Okay, that is also, I believe, that is also called diplomatic passport or high-level passport, like IS officers and judges or politicians. They carry high-level official passport, and another is ordinary passport. With ordinary passport from the Thailand, Singapore, Vietnam, Philippines, Indonesia, Brunei, Cambodia, and Laos. These are called ASEAN nation countries. They can enter into Burma for 30 days, not for India. Burma was part of India, but Indian cannot enter into Burma. This is one of the root cause why India is becoming weaker day by day. Anyway, there is another called kind of okay, there is another country called India. India provide visa-free entry to Nepal, Bhutan, and Maldives. Nepal, Bhutan, and Maldives, they can enter India without visa and I believe they should from Nepal and Bhutan without visa and passport. Anyone can enter from Bhutan into India without visa and passport. Passport, no one says anything. Anyway, but not to the Bangladesh, Burma, Pakistan, Tibet, Kasi Kasgar, or Sri Lanka. It is not valid to them. Only to these three countries, India provide visa-free entry. Bangladesh, Bangladesh provide visa-free entry for some duration, 30 days, 90 days, whatever it is. Bangladesh provide visa-free entry for the Bahamas, Barbados, Bhutan, Dominica, Gambia, Grenada, Haiti, Kiribati, Micronesia, Saint Kitts and Nevis, Saint Vincent and the Grenadines, Vanuatu, Maldives, Papua New Guinea, Seychelles. Seychelles means that is near Africa. Okay, I don't remember the name of the country. In Seychelles, is a set of islands. Seychelles Island, Mauritius is there. Seychelles, Tanzania, Tonga, and Zambia. These country people can go to Bangladesh without visa. From India and Burma, they cannot enter Bangladesh without visa. This is the current tradition of Indian subcontinent now. Miss Asia, the British India. Burma is allowing many countries to enter Burma, but not Bangladesh and India. Bangladesh is allowing African country also, but not from Burma and India. See the condition now of the Indian subcontinent country. What is their condition? Everyone is poor to the poorest. But see the present condition. Okay, now we will talk about Pakistan. Pakistan provide visa free entry to countries like okay, countries like Bahrain, Kuwait, Maldives, Nepal, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and United Arab Emirates. So this is what Pakistan is providing free visa entry. No need to take visa. If you carry passport, you can enter into Pakistan. That is Bahrain, Kuwait, Maldives, Nepal, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and United Arab Emirates. Earlier, Zambia and Iceland was also there, but Zambia was cancelled in 2015 and Iceland was cancelled in 2017. Anyway, person who is carrying the official passport, these are ordinary passport. If someone is carrying diplomatic passport or official passport from the European Union, full European Union, including Switzerland and those things, he can enter Pakistan without any visa. But anyway, we are talking about the ordinary passport right now. Okay, this is the condition. What about Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka 1st October 2024, Sri Lanka announced visa-free entry for the 8 or 9 countries. From the 1st October 2024, visa-free entry to the few countries. Now they no need to take visa. You have passport. You can go to Sri Lanka. Okay, those countries are China, India. This is the first country in the British India which is allowing Indians to enter without visa. Otherwise, you see Pakistan. Pakistan is allowing country up to United Arab Emirates, but not India or Afghanistan. See the fate of this country. Sri Lanka screw was loose. Now it is tight. And 2024 October, not even 1 year back, Sri Lanka announced visa-free entry for the China, India, Indonesia, Russia, Thailand, Malaysia, and Japan. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 countries. I believe 7 countries. So 7 countries they can enter into Sri Lanka, and visa will be granted for 30 days, where double entry is possible. In one entry, someone can stay for 30 days. Anyway, now Afghanistan, no visa-free entry to anyone. Afghanistan do not allow visa-free entry to anyone. This is the richest country in the Indian subcontinent called Afghanistan. Okay, now the only country that is remaining is Kashi Kashgar and Tibet, that is now ruled by China. So what about China now? China from the November 2024, November 30th, 2024 to 31st December 2025. Now the period is there. In that period, there is 38 countries they can enter China without visa. If you carry passport, you can enter into China. And those 38 countries, this is valid only till 31st December 2025. Those 38 countries are France, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, Spain, Malaysia, Switzerland, Ireland, Hungary, Australia, Belgium, Luxembourg, New Zealand, Australia, Poland, Portugal, Greece, Cyprus, Slovenia, Slovakia, Norway, Finland, Denmark, Iceland, Andorra, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Republic of Korea, Bulgaria, Romania, Croatia, Montenegro, North Macedonia, Malta, Estonia, Latvia, Japan, and Nigara, Brunei, Dar es Salaam. So these many countries, Brunei is allowed, Japan is allowed, Republic of Korea. I believe Republic of Korea is South Korea. I'm not sure about it. It is North Korea or South Korea. Republic of Korea. Okay, who is not allowed here is Taiwan, India. Okay, leave about the Taiwan. What I have to do with the Taiwan? So China is neighbor to India, but India cannot go there. Indian cannot go. Person living in Bihar, he cannot go to Lhasa. Person living in Jammu and Kashmir, he cannot go to Kashi, Kashmir. This is the fate of British India right now. British India, the India what was ruled by Britishers, the see that reason is how they are divided and one is obstructing all everyone to enter there. If this is the situation, then dollar and rupee, the way the gap is growing, it will keep on growing. And see the condition of Pakistan. It is 300 rupees per dollar. Sri Lanka, 300 rupees per dollar. Taka, that is Bangladesh, it is more or less, I believe, 150 taka per dollar. India, 90 rupees per dollar. In 1912, when all were together, then it was 1 rupee $12. One silver Indian coin was $12. Anyway, what we can say now, God will give them some common sense, the way God has given common sense to Sri Lanka. From the 1st October 2024, Sri Lanka has announced visa-free entry to Indians. So God will give sense to India also, so that in reciprocal, India should allow visa-free entry to Sri Lankans also. That is the common sense. And same thing happened with the China. And China, at least people living in the Tibet and Kashi, Kashmir, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Maldives. India allow Maldives. Maldives also allow visa-free entry to the Indians. Anyway, Burma, Bangladesh, they will get some common sense and they will bring to a situation where they were prior to 1947 and they were fighting to the Britishers to push them out. At least that time they should bring, then India condition will improve to some level. This is what we think so.